All right, in our first cross-section volume problem, we're having a solid with its base region in the xy plane bounded by the graphs y squared equals 4x and x equals 4. Cross-sections are going to be perpendicular to the y-axis and are semicircles. All right, so here we go. Let's get the region sketched. So first we'll start with the graph of y squared equals 4x. A parabola opening out to up to the right. And the equation x equals 4. Going right through that x equals 4 value. All right, so next thing, let's just get ordered pairs for where they're intersecting. So we know what values we're using here. So if x is 4, then we know the top y value is also going to be 4. And then bottom value, 4 comma negative 4. Okay, so our cross sections are perpendicular to the y-axis. So let's draw in our fundamental rectangle, perpendicular to the y-axis. So because it's a horizontal fundamental rectangle, we know that that has to be a delta y. So in visualizing this, we're visualizing a semicircle coming out towards us with its diameter located as a fundamental rectangle. Okay, next, let's set up our volume equation. So volume, since it's in terms of y, has to be y values on our limits. So we're going from negative 4y value to positive 4y value. Area of the cross section, 1/2 pi r squared dy. 1/2 because it's only a semicircle and not a full circle. So next we need to represent the radius in terms of y. Let's pull our constants out to the front. So we have 1/2 pi. Limits still negative 4 to 4. Radius. Diameter is represented. Radius will be 1/2. So we're going from the red function to the green. Red function was 4 minus the red function, or I'm sorry, the green function, which was x equals y squared over 4. We have the delta y, and this is the radius squared. Last thing, make sure we include divided by 2. Okay, next. We can square inside in the denominator, divided by 2, so that becomes a 4. So volume, 1/8 pi, going from negative 4 to 4, of 4 minus y squared over 4, quantity squared, delta y. Now we're at a point where we're just going to evaluate the definite integral. So volume is 1/8 pi. Let's begin by multiplying out. So we'll FOIL 16 minus 4y squared over 4 minus 4y squared over 4 plus the last y to the 4th over 16. Delta y. Combining some like terms, we have negative 1y squared minus 1y squared. So we have 16 minus 2y squared plus y to the 4th over 16 delta y. Next, let's integrate. 16y minus 2/3 y cubed plus y to the 5th over 5 times 16. Negative 4 to 4. Next, we'll plug in our values. 16 times 4 minus 2/3, 4 cubed, plus 4 to the 5th, divided by 80. (512/15). Still have our 1/8 pi out of here. Minus, now plugging in -4. 16 times a -4. Minus 2/3 times a -4 to the 4th plus 4 to the -4 to the 5th divided by 80. Beautiful.